What's up, chat? Day 3, Tales of the Cocktail out here in New Orleans. Getting a later start out to the day, but want to take a moment to hit up one of the classes. This is a seminar, or I don't know what type of session, but going over some of the current bar trends that we should expect. So it's gonna be my first time going to the Ritz-Carlton. That's where they've been hosting a lot of the Tales of the Cocktail festivities. Since it was my first time ever coming down here, I really didn't get a chance to examine the master list of events. I didn't RSVP. I didn't get the festival passes, but now that I've been out here, got my toes wet, I understand how to do it next time. But got that up, got a daiquiri competition that I saw on the list I'm gonna pull up on. Probably end up checking in with some of the SpeedRailz bartenders from there. And then I know there's gonna be like a Texas meetup later on as well. So that's the summary from today. Let's see who we meet, let's see what we come across. And New Orleans, of course, we get some good food. Fuck it. Dope. Just finished up a dope seminar where they really broke down how AI, social media, and just really tracking data is going to be beneficial for a lot of venue owners. They were definitely speaking from a supplier standpoint, trying to understand how alcohol consumption is evolving and changing. One of the biggest things they said was Gen Z has really not stopped drinking that much. They're just drinking on occasions. Of course, with Ladies' Night and Happy Hour and Pride Month being the top contributors. One of the things they said was, these are things that you could end up making even more frequent. So I think these are all good trends that we all can integrate into our whole marketing strategies. But ultimately, I think when you start creating content, you can start driving consumer interest. I know that's not a perspective that a lot of people are going to be speaking from, but I do think that that needs to be considered. But all in all, dope panel. That was my first time really stepping into the Ritz-Carlton and seeing how the whole setup is made, and I see it's super valuable. Can't wait to come back next year and do it right. For it. I brought my 35. You're fine. Oh. All right, finally found Henry, my man. Go ahead, tell me, man. Give us a day 2, day 3 update.
Day 3. So started off with the Whistle Pig brunch at Brennan's. That was super cool. It took forever to get in. Do not get me wrong, but we was able to eat real good, get a good start, good meal of the day. After that, we had a chance to go to the Campari event that was 3 days long. We went on the 3rd day. They had some pretty cool events. What was fun was they had a silver road rolling competition. We called it SpeedRailz. After that, we went to Condesa, kind of checked that out, the Condesa gin from Mexico. That was a very aromatic experience, super cool, like a photography project in the very back. They had espresso, coffee, latte, blah, blah, blah. From there, we went over to Hendrix, the party that I've been looking forward to all year. It's my favorite party to go to. They ended up having to switch venues to fit their project, and I think it really helped out plan out this specific event because it was time travel themed, so they were able to have different pockets of time in that event.
You've been doing this a few years now. Even after this year, what's one way you're going to make this process even more efficient next year?
The biggest thing is the last couple of years we've had one person to plan out my crew's entire trip. We flipped it and we had to essentially plan out all of our own trips and essentially just getting everybody's RSVPs in order and our Uber share.
Oh, looks like I'm sitting in the middle.
You don't have really any meat on your bones for that. Are you spreading it? This S is fat. What are you?
10-15 minute drive, so 25 minute walk.
And if you're hungry, just talk to Tag over there in the green. He can get you coffee, he can get you food. But thank you for coming. We're out.
All right, chat. That's the end of day 3. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog. I still have like one more day tomorrow. I'll get some extra content, but I probably won't be making a whole vlog out of it. Probably to get some random ass stuff for social media, but this is the last one going on the YouTube in this style right here. So where we left off last, like I said, I was leaving the Ritz-Carlton where they had a little seminar on social media. We went to a bar called Peychaud's. Me and Henry, while there, my boy Jay Sleep pulled up, also known as Mo Life and Drinks on social media. Man, he's one of the, content creators in this space, especially African American. He has a really good story. I have a few projects I've done with him. Started off with cocktail classes a few years ago, and I've had a chance to watch his brand grow. He also has like these little drinks that he makes that he sells out of a speakeasy that he owns on the north side of Houston. But he's out here doing some stuff with brands and Tales of the Cocktail. But I had a chance to interview with him, so go ahead, check this out, listen to what he's up to. Man, you know what? I think you might have been the first person to ever mention Tales of the Cocktail to me back 3 years ago when we started doing events and cocktail classes.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're still here years later coming to Tales of the Cocktail. Why do you like it so much out here?
Tales of Cocktails is one of those spaces where no matter what you do, it's a networking opportunity. It's a space for you to grow and to develop yourself, your brand, and those that are around you into different sectors of life.
Makes sense. So, I mean, you've been coming out here. What has probably been one of the biggest nuggets you've had a chance to pick up from here throughout you getting a chance to visit here?
Biggest nugget that I've learned since I've been out here, it has to be literally a lot of people that I've come across, no matter if it's an event that I've done or just passing through, be okay with messing up and allowing that mess up to be what you grow from.
I like that. It's almost like a collectible that has like an extra letter in it or an error or something, making it even more valuable.
Yeah, we don't necessarily sign our name the same every time. I might sign my name like this and I might hit it with a loop, but that loop is gonna be that defining moment that sets you apart from everybody else signing a name as Mary, John, Justin, whoever. That loop, that defining moment is gonna be who you are, and that's gonna set you apart for people to see, like, you know what? I like that loop. Who are you? What you about? What are you trying to do? Continue to build from there and grow.
All right, now once we leave this venue, then we head over to a bar called Espiritu or something like that, and they're having a Daq Off. Everybody slinging it. It's $1,000 cash prize. I actually saw a flyer for it, so I kind of passed it out to a few SpeedRailz bartenders that I know are all about this stuff. So had to go check them out. Hopefully if they win this, of course, it's good for SpeedRailz. If not, it's a good networking opportunity. As soon as I get there, I see this guy named Henry. Henry is a bartender who I've been following on social media. We've been following each other. He reached out about joining SpeedRailz when it first started. But when we first started SpeedRailz, it was only for Texas bartenders. So getting a chance to catch up with him, seeing what he's up to, another African-American bartender, and we're just talking about really how the space has evolved and how some of our predecessors, they walked so we could run, and we're just hoping to put the right, footprints down for the future generations of bartenders. So each generation, we're getting better and taking advantage of more opportunities. But go ahead, check out this interview, learn a little bit more about him. One thing I love about the internet, you get a chance to meet people before you get to meet them in person. Have here with me, Henry.
Yo, what's up? How y'all doing?
My man is from Denver, bartender up there, up north, but y'all here at Tales of the Cocktail, my man. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, your bar, and why are you down here in the South?
Well, Henry Otrix, I'm in Denver, Colorado now. I'm the beverage director for Create Concepts. We run a lot of Latin, Spanish, Caribbean concepts out in Denver, two of which James Beard nominated. Our chefs are also James Beard nominated along with the restaurants. So, hospitality is super big to us, and just accommodating every walk of life is just something of our ethos. Tales this year has been crazy because I've got a chance to meet guys like this that I followed on Instagram for years and years, watch how he's expanded the Houston and Dallas market and made it into a brand that has, not only made himself and his brand on the map, but put black bartenders on the map also. And it's always nice meeting someone who is not only a hospitality hero to us, but just a good person in general.
Man, my man, this is about you. Don't be gassing me up, dog.
Yeah, man, I got to get you a little bit.
My man, so I know when he first reached out to me, it's because he wanted to sign up for SpeedRailz, but it sounds like you work, maybe in an elevated establishment. How do you think you would rate your speed?
My speed, it's good. I'm not going to say that it's as fast as some of these OTM, these SpeedRailz bartenders have proved to be, but I'm always willing to conquer another challenge. And like I said, I reached out to him when this thing was first popping off in the first couple years, and it was just Austin, just Dallas, just that Texas group in general. And my challenge is still out there. So when y'all see this video out here, I want y'all telling them, bring Henry down. Let's test ourselves against what I call D-Town. Y'all ain't D-Town. Denver's D-Town.
Oh, he talking shit already.
Yeah, I got you. That way they got to bring me out. Y'all can prove to me that y'all are the D-Town, because according to me, Denver is D-Town right now. And
lastly, man, I know you get a chance to come out here. You've been out here a few days now. What has been maybe the one nugget you're going to take back home with you?
Oh, absolutely. We had the Black Men's Hospitality dinner last night where, you know, a bunch of like-minded individuals, but also very diverse in not only where we're from, but the cloths of career paths that we've built. Creators, hospitality professionals, you know, bartenders, beverage directors, general managers. You had so many people from so many different diverse groups coming in and just talking about experience and just hearing some of those OG stories about when they first started coming here 22 years ago to where now you actually walk around and see, you know, brothers like us walking around doing our thing, recognizable. It's just nice that, you know, as one of the new heads, as they're calling it, you know, we had an opportunity to talk to some of our path leaders and our pathfinders. So that definitely for me has inspired me to continue this talk and, you know, really just let people know that, you know, us individuals, black, brown, you know, we really do fuel this industry and to make people hear our voice.
And it's one of those things where, you know, I've been bartending since 2010, and I remember I was the only black person within a zip code that was bartending as a black person.
Absolutely.
So I'm super excited for the future just based on the groundwork we're putting in right now. So if you're trying to get into the game, start hustling, make sure you listen to what we say. I swear to God, we know what we talk about.
I'm telling you.
Where can we find you at?
Hey, you can find me at Create Kitchen and Bar, Lucina Eatery and Bar, or Chiquita, which is our Mexico City concept. But you can find me at the SpeedRailz next year. Y'all just gotta let them know to bring me down.
And social media handle?
Social media is Henry_Otrix11. Hey, thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Shit. And also, who was coincidentally there is a guy named Connor. Connor is actually from Austin and is signed up for our current Austin SpeedRailz tournament. And I went to go to Austin a few weeks ago. He wasn't in town when I was doing my rounds, pulling up on each of the bartenders, checking them out at their bars. But he was here in New Orleans in the Daq Off, so it was dope to get a chance to just be in the same room with him and get a chance to meet him. So check out this interview to learn a little bit more about him. And so I know you getting ready to compete in the tournament where we're looking for the best bartender in Austin. Go ahead and tell me, what is your bartender superpower?
I think like understanding that taking your time makes you faster. You know, I think in a lot of speed competitions, people rush themselves, and if like you just work like you work in the well, 5 days a week, you're gonna win. It's when you start trying to do like these like special, it's like you put your tin there, you do this. It's like that's actually gonna mess you up. You know, just taking your time, doing what you know how to do, that's gonna win.
And I know you got a chance to warm up your competitive appetite here with the Daq Off. What was that experience like?
It was fun. This one was like very like simple and fun and like great atmosphere.
It was a $1,000 grand prize. It was a $1,000 grand prize.
I mean, yeah, like I'm mad I didn't get that, but like it was just fun. You know, that's what New Orleans, that's what Tales of the Cocktail is all about. Just like meeting people's the big thing.
Absolutely. It was some amazing people in here too. It wasn't like super busy like some of the other ones. You had a chance to shake everybody's hands and meet everybody in here just now.
Meet the judges who are like world renowned and all that stuff. You know, I think not having a plan of Tales of the Cocktail like really opens a lot of things up. Like you can get overwhelmed with trying to do all of these things. And if you just like show up and you just meet people, like that's our industry. That's what it's about.
So after that, we're deciding where to go. So Jupiter is somebody who I had a chance to interview on Vlog Day 1. She's a bartender turned full-time photographer. Well, she's doing a guest bartending shift. And also Henry had a friend who was hosting a party over there. So I like, yo, let's go check it out. You know what I mean? And we get there. I get a chance to see, first off, Matthew Rangle. He's a Instagram, TikTok, Facebook content creator. He's in the comedy sector, man. He has about 350,000 followers across all the platforms. So it was dope to get a chance to see what's up with him, because you don't get a chance to see people like him tell his story. So listen to what he's up to. Here at Tales of the Cocktail, guy, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok superstar here, Mr. Matt. How's it going, my man?
It's going good. It's going good.
So,
glad to be here.
You're really far away from home, man. What are you doing out here?
Just doing herd card game, Tales of Cocktail. Chandler's been doing this. She has a game that she plays. It's a service industry game, and she's been doing Tales for years. And she kind of wanted to spin off with that and like have fun at Tales, but then also do some with her card game. So she's doing some little like underground pop-ups and things like that.
How did you get in touch with her? Because I know she's based in Texas also.
Yeah, she followed me online, and she slid into the DMs and was like, "Hey, come work for me, come work with me," you know. And I was like, "All right." So I did her house down in Texas.
Right.
Down there, she does her own little couple days with doing pop-ups and things like that, and down in Fort Worth. And she did San Antonio the first year, but then she brought it to the Fort Worth, Dallas area, and I've been doing that ever since, and I'm gonna continue to do it.
And I know you've been traveling around, getting a chance to do some guest bartender shifts, man. What is that like?
Oh, it's great. I love traveling. Ash from Four Walls just asked me in an interview a couple hours ago what I love most about Tales, and it was the people, seeing new people, and I get to see people at Tales from everywhere. But then I get a mini dose of that when I go down and I guest bartend. I get to see a lot of people in their own element and see what works for them and what happens and what does well for them in their environment, and then kind of bring bits and pieces of that back with me.
What has been, I guess, one of the most useful tools or nuggets you took back home that you're like, all right, yeah, this is gonna slap where I'm from?
Consistency, and that's just with everything, with POS, with how the bar's set up, everything, with how the bar's stocked, all of that stuff is just, if you're consistent and something's exactly where it's supposed to be, that makes the service that much faster, and that means you make that much more money.
And I know your content, you got a lot of dive bar humor. Is that type of environment that you guys have at the bar? What is it like sitting at your bar?
Oh yeah, I mean it's everybody asks us like, well, how do you come up with these ideas? How do you come up with these stories? And I'm like, we're at the bar, and we're like, oh, that was fucking funny. Let's write it down, and we write it down, and then we reenact it. It's so authentic, is because it is authentic. It comes from real life.
And the people, the locals in the area, are they coming in more often as a result of the content you guys have been creating?
Yeah, a little bit. My town's still a little small. I'm just south of Milwaukee. But when I go out, and especially to different newer places, and I get into the bigger cities and things like that, I recognize it often.
That's what's up. So I told him he's coming out of Houston. He doesn't come to Houston at all. Everybody does that to us. It goes to Dallas and Austin, but they don't come to Houston. I think you should come to Houston. We should do like a mini, like 3-minute, 5-minute, like mid-form comedy.
Yeah.
Would you be interested? Saturday Night Live type shit?
Yeah, definitely. I'm down there.
All right. Thank you for the time.
Yeah.
And in that interview, you can see he's keep referencing a girl named Chandler. Chandler has a herd card game. She also has a conference she's working on called Herd House that's going to be based out there in Fort Worth. She's based out in Fort Worth. And I mean, you know, I really love that industry scene out there. So looking forward to collaborating with her and seeing what we cook up. But her energy is amazing. She has that event planner, crackhead energy. She's an 18 player, and I've always wanted to do a conference for the industry. I mean, Tales of the Cocktail is great, but it's out here in New Orleans. But I want to do something that's a little bit more focused on business operations and marketing, getting down to the nitty gritty. Like cocktails and beverages only one part of what we sell. But at the end of the day, everybody's industry, we're trying to be entrepreneurs, and she has successfully made that transition, but she's doing some great things with the event activation and shining light on other businesses, but I'll let her tell you guys more about it. So here at Tales of the Cocktail, ran into a bartender-turned-entrepreneur. You have a game called Herd.
I do, yeah.
Name is Chandler, right? I just met you, but
Chandler, like the guy on Friends.
But apparently our friends said we've been having to run into each other soon, and we finally made it happen. Mm-hmm. But go ahead, tell us what's about the game, and then what made you make the jump into being an entrepreneur?
Well, so the game is really very simple. It's Cards Against Humanity, but it's basically for bartenders and chefs and anybody in the service industry.
Okay.
So all the cards are written in Sharpie, and it's about crying in the walk-in and Karens that complain. But honestly, the reason I put that together and became an entrepreneur was because, one, I saw my mom do it a lot when I was growing up. But honestly, I was hanging out with all my friends, and things got real serious over the last couple of years. It's not been fun all the time. And I was just like, you know what? We work hard. We work real hard in this industry. I think we deserve a little fun. So I turned it into a game, and I guess that makes me an entrepreneur.
I mean, you created a product. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, Coca-Cola bottles up tap water and sell it, so you can do that. So take an idea and sell it. But
But
you also are doing these events, you're tying these activations together, and then even right now you have us a little bit outside of, I guess, the traditional areas where events are, because you want to show love to the local businesses.
Absolutely.
So go ahead, talk about how you're tying all that stuff in together.
Yeah, so coming from smaller spaces, I thought it was really important to find a way to support people that are on the periphery, right? So it's really cool to be in the quarter. New Orleans is an amazing city. They have great bars, really great people, but sometimes you just gotta go like one block more, and then you find another amazing person and another amazing person. So I got really fortunate that some homies down in Dallas also have a spot here.
Yeah.
So if you've been to Revelers in Dallas, come to Frenchman All Day in New Orleans, same people. So we get to support small in 2 different cities, and they support us. So I was like, hey, we'll step outside the quarter. We'll go back. They're also cool. But then these people also get to meet us. We get to meet them. We get to support them. We get to taste their food. They get to try our drinks. And it's just a happy family.
And then you also got retired bartenders doing bartender guest shifts right now.
Oh, yeah. So I like taking people and kind of messing with them. You know, I'm like, oh, you thought you used to bartend? Shake off the dust. We'll see if you really got it.
Right. I need you to create a drink, and I need you to work.
Yeah, we have, I made everybody make Underberg cocktails. So I spent all night emptying about 300 bottles of Underberg. So that we could put them into a 750. But most of them, like, you could be a dive bar bartender, you could be a bar manager, you could be an active bartender, it doesn't matter. I want to meet the people that are passionate, that want to do cool stuff. My motto, am I allowed to cuss?
Of course, we're bartenders.
I want to do cool shit with cool people.
So, man, all in all, you got a chance to see just some of the people we had a chance to meet today, some of the places we had to see, and really, I wanted to start using these vlogs just as a way to just showcase everybody I'm running into, the conversations I'm having, and the network that we're building. And really, everybody's got things in motion. So this is also just going to be a good timestamp to have, so that way in the future, as everybody's killing it, we have something to come back and reference it. But that's it. That's Tales of the Cocktail. I'm gonna try doing these vlogs each time I take a trip. I mean, right now it looks like I'm out of town at least 1 or 2 weeks out the month, and I kind of like it like that. I'm gonna keep doing this probably until I get married and settle down. If I do, if not, shit, we're gonna be out in the jungle in Africa soon. But go ahead, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you're coming in and just watching this video, go watch the other 2 vlogs and turn your notifications on for additional vlogs that come out. Because if you're here, you really fuck with me, and I appreciate that. Otherwise, man, shoot me a DM. We'll chop it up in the future, catch up at an event. Out of here.